Hey, what's up guys? Today, hopefully, you're about to see the last modification on the water, AK, which you see in step by step all the stuff then updated with, as far also the KREBS custom and gargos and new flash hider and everything. This one particularly has installed an M4 stock adapter slash buffer tube that I purchased on Amazon, polymeric product. It's okay for need to do. It's fairly sturdy, but with the next product I'm gonna show you, you're gonna have a more firm installation and also a little bit of help with the chick rays, which is always good. The product I'm talking about is the KREBS custom M4 buttstock adapter for the standard pattern AKs and SAIGAs. Really nice piece of work, nice finishing and everything. It's made of 6061 T6 aluminum. It's been hard-coated, anodized. In this adapter, like I said, you can with this adapter you can actually install a regular style M4 AR buffer tube, and from there put whatever stock you prefer to, and works with all kind of stamped receiver AK. Will also work on stamped, also work with SAIGA, sorry, shotguns. You don't need to remove the tang on your rifle, which is a good thing. It won't fit Yugoslavian AKs and some of the VEPRs. Neither will fit on DRACO or mini DRACO, but you know, it's not a big deal, it's not a big weight market. But will work on TANTAL, for example, which is interesting. In order to install it, in this case, my rifle, you need to remove these two screws and pull out the stock, which sometimes need a little bit of help, so you might need a hammer with a little punch or so. In order to install the adapter, you're gonna actually remove everything, like I said, sliding in. You're gonna have a socket screw that goes right over here, a little bit of Loctite, blue Loctite. And in order to place it in, you gotta remove this, one of these tabs that normally are facing down and where the screw goes through, and you normally hold the pistol grip in place. Really easy process, and like probably a couple of minutes. In order also to firmly install the adapter, well, mostly I should say the custom nut, you're gonna need a wrench, an armor wrench, and a torque wrench probably, which is probably normally around 45 anyway. What else? Yes, just for shit and giggles, if you want to be a little bit more sturdy, you can use one of those mag vice. The one is from TEPCO, and so your gun is a little bit safer, on the safer side. They provide you also the red Loctite, which is also useful, always. And what else we got? Yes, I recommend also buy an end plate with a buffer tube. This one is the BCM, which I purchased from KREBS Custom too. And this one will help you to put a QD mount, but you can put anyone else, any other ones you prefer. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead. Disassemble the gun is very easy, you know already the process. Go ahead and take off the stock and see what happens from there, okay? See you in a minute. Bye. Hey, what's up guys? So the next step, which I went ahead and apologize, but it's nothing really, not necessarily to show in a video. We're gonna slide the plate, the adapter, sorry, into the rear. Sometimes some models require a little bit of tab with something like this rubber mallet, gently, a little bit on the bottom, a little bit on top, and took me like a few seconds, honestly. The stock went off really easy too. Next thing you gotta do is actually, like I said before, remove the pistol grip. Very easy process, and that's the part I was talking about, by the way. Put it on the side with the pistol grip screws. Next step will be take the socket screws with a little bit of Loctite, and you can use manually if you have a torque ratcheting screwdriver, even better. If you have an Allen wrench like this, they provide you, it's perfectly fine for one-time use. Normally what I do, put a little bit of Loctite and I go back and forward a couple of times so the Loctite spreads a little better. I normally put like a tab in the middle of the screw per se. I normally prefer the one with the T-handle than this style, because it'll give me a little bit better grip, you know what I mean? So I guess I apologize, I get nervous when I'm filming. Make sure you don't strip it, and tie it is fine like that. It's probably good. Firm in place, perfect. And the next step, like I said, you have to, I'm gonna do probably after that, take your little adapter for the pistol grip, and I use this as a guide, or you can use the Allen wrench, and just put it back into the receiver. This screwdriver works actually really well, surprising, and you put your finger right over there. I don't want to be in front of the camera. There, that's it. Put back the pistol grip, which we are gonna do in the next step. You take your buffer tube. If you wanna put Loctite, it's up to you, I don't care. You're gonna be at about 40 pounds when you're installing it, and you just screw into the place. Keep going like that. There you go. This should be probably good enough. And yeah, double checking. I don't think you can go any further. See? No. So you gotta go back one. Put the retaining place in place, like if you were building AR, pretty much. And you take your caster nut. Okay. And then take your I'm just simulating this with an armor wrench. Take your armor wrench right over here, and you give it a nice torque. I'm gonna use when I'm done, I'm gonna use probably an adjustable torque wrench. Sorry. Just as I said, put it at 40. When we're done with that, you can pretty much go ahead and install your AR stock, whatever is your preference. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then show you the rest of the video. Okay? Bye. See you in a second. So okay, guys, that's a quick aftermath video, whatever you wanna call it. The installation was very easy. It took me like literally 5 minutes, maybe. Like I said, I recommend to everybody to clean everything. I don't want to say the hardest part, but the only problem that I had at the beginning was actually I had to tab a little bit the adapter due to the receiver. But like I said, with the rubber mallet, it took me like a couple of 4 whacks, maybe not even whacks, like gently. On top. The installation per se is very easy. You do need again a torque wrench for the caster nut. You can do M-tight till you don't get a wrench. Yes, you can. Not an issue. You want to Loctite everything as they recommend, and I like it. I like it. It's a very interesting upgrade on the budget. I do believe on the website is around I think it's around $77. I think. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the link of their website underneath the video. I hope you like it. Again, I apologize, I was a little bit lost during the process. You know, it's always like that when you start to installing something. There's always something goes wrong. Other than that, it's really nice, and you're gonna see it in probably in a future video. It's a really solid adapter, and especially with this configuration with the minimalistic stock, which some people don't like. I do personally like it. It makes really sturdy, and it doesn't wobble at all per se as a stock. The adapter is really nice, really well made, really easy to install, and there's no way it's gonna move from where it's right now. I do recommend it. You're gonna have an improvement on the cheek raise, on your aiming is gonna be more instinctive for sure. Other than that, yes, go ahead, ask me anything you need to know about this product or anything else about the kit, then I can give you as far advice. And be sure you subscribe their Facebook page and their Instagram page too. They're a really nice guy, and always open to suggestions and to give you suggestions or recommendations about AKs in general. They do make really good product, and that's the one you see right over here, the classic example, which a few improvements you can transform a mediocre basic AK to a really good AK as far fittings and performance. That's it. That was my installation. I hope you're gonna like it. Stay tuned. See you soon, and don't forget Just in Fun Mission and Ibomi AR-10 giveaway. I'll see you next time. Bye.